I was sitting on the edge of a skyscraper, watching the city buzz below. It was one of those rare, peaceful moments, and I found myself thinking about Kara Supergirl. We'd met during a mission and stayed close ever since. Pulling out my phone, I called her. "Peter, everything okay?" She answered cheerfully. "All good," I said. "Just wondering if you want to hang out today." "Always," she replied with a smile in her voice. I didn't know it yet, but that day would become one of the most special of my life. I was just walking through New York, enjoying some music in my headphones. It was one of those rare moments when I could relax and just be Spider-Man. The city was buzzing, cars were honking, and I was listening to an old rock ballad, thinking about meeting Kara. We spent the whole day together. We started by walking through the bustling streets of New York, and then I suggested having dinner at a cozy cafe nearby. We laughed, talked about everything under the sun, even our superhero adventures. Later, we went to the tallest building in the city and sat on the edge watching the sunset. Even I, someone used to heights, felt a little dizzy in her presence. "You're telling the guy who fights giant lizards and alien robots to be careful on a rooftop." She laughed, leaning back. "Maybe, but I don't want to have to save you from falling off a building. That's my job." I smiled, feeling the warmth of the moment. "Guess I'll have to rely on you for that, huh?" "Always," she said, her voice soft but confident. The next day, we decided to cook dinner in my kitchen. And of course, it was a disaster, but so much fun. Kara wasn't exactly the best cook, and I wasn't the most careful chef, but somehow we managed to make it work. "Hey," she said, grinning, "I'm trying my best here." In the end, we may not have made a gourmet meal, but it was the best disaster I'd ever had. We decided to spend the next afternoon at the zoo. It was a perfect day, bright, sunny, and not a care in the world. "Do you think animals like being watched all day?" Kara asked, looking at a tiger lounging in its enclosure. I shrugged. "Honestly, I think they'd rather be out there running around, but we're pretty good at making them famous." We wandered from exhibit to exhibit, laughing at the quirky animals. I tried to impress her with a few wild animal facts, but she quickly corrected me every time. "You do know that's not true, right?" She laughed, pointing at a giraffe. "Giraffes don't have purple tongues, Peter." Hey, I never said I was an expert. By the end of the day, we had both learned a lot about animals and probably a bit more about each other too. We spent the whole day just having fun, and it was honestly perfect. No matter what we did, it always felt light and easy with her. We joked, laughed, and got into all sorts of silly moments. Every minute felt like a new, exciting experience. It wasn't about where we were, but who we were with. Just being with Kara made everything feel better. Kara took me for a ride in her convertible through the streets of New York, the city glowing with lights all around us. The cool night air rushed past as we laughed, speeding down the avenues like we owned the world. I leaned back, feeling the thrill of the ride and the warmth of her presence. The lights of the city seemed to blur into one glowing stream, and for a moment, it felt like time had stopped. We finally pulled up to a quiet spot, the night coming to an end. "I guess every good day has to end," I said softly, not wanting it to. I couldn't help but think about how lucky I was to have shared those moments with her. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more adventures with Spider-Man and Supergirl. See you in the next one.